In this tutorial, we'll demonstrate how to update a table in a database. The updates that need to be performed will be determined by testing for certain values in the table that needs updating, then setting up new values. Here is the PostGIS database table representing parks in the FME Data Inspector. A few changes need to be made to this data. Redevelopment is planned for Portal Park, so it will need to be deleted. A couple of other parks have been reassessed. Harbor Green Park needs to have its washrooms and special features fields updated from null to no, and the same goes for Cathedral Park. In Workbench, we have a workspace already set up with the PostGIS Reader. First, we'll test for Portal Park and set it up for deletion. Place a tester on the canvas. Open up its properties and test for park name equals Portal Park. Next, place an attribute creator and connect it to the passport of the tester. Enter FMEDB operation for the attribute name. Set its value to delete. FMEDB operation is an internal format attribute that is recognized by most database writers. When a feature gets to the writer with this attribute, it instructs the writer on whether to perform an update, delete, or insert on the matching row in the database. So it's really important to set this specific internal format attribute when doing updates to a database. Next, we'll place another tester in parallel stream to test for parks that have null values for both the washrooms and special feature fields. We can pick the attribute is null operator for both tests. Let's set this up as a composite test. So one or the other test must pass, or both tests must pass. Then, just as we did before, we'll need to set up an attribute creator to set FMEDB operation to update. We'll also hard-code a value of n for special features and washrooms. Since these are the only two fields that need updating, let's place an attribute creator on the canvas and remove all of the other attributes. By keeping the ones we want, we are essentially dropping all of the others. Park ID must also be kept, as this is the match column to the database table. Now add a PostGIS writer. Enter the connection parameters. Select the Import from Dataset option for the table definition, since our table already exists. We'll select FME Data 2015 for the schema to read from, and then the Downtown Parks table from the table list. Once the Downtown Parks feature type table is added to the canvas, connect up the attribute keeper and the attribute creator to it, and then open up its properties. There are two parameters we need to set in the Format Parameters tab. First, set feature operation to FMEDB operation. Note that though it is possible to specify update, delete, or insert here, it's not recommended because that means every feature written to this table can only have one of those operations. So if you have a situation where you have a combination of updates, inserts, and deletes, it's best to set and use FMEDB operation. Second, set the match column to Park ID to ensure the matching rows are updated or deleted in the database table. Run the workspace. Inspect the table in the FME Data Inspector. We have it open here from before. We expect Portal Park to be deleted once we refresh this table. It is in fact gone, and we can also confirm that Harbor Green and Cathedral Park's attributes have also been updated. Note that the method shown here has us testing for values in the existing table and then setting new values. Often, though, updates to a dataset are captured elsewhere in a different file. In this case, the updates need to be compared to the existing table in order to determine what features were actually updated. The update detector transformer is very useful here. Check out this video to see it in action.